Hi, this is Amy. I'm back for another glass painting video. Just want to show you just another simple design. Again, when I'm doing these, I obviously can do a lot more intricate or a lot more detailed designs than what I'm showing you. This is just basically for somebody that maybe you want to have some girls over to paint, or you're just trying to do a quick gift for someone. This is just something very easy, simple. You can create in a matter of a few minutes, bake it, and have it ready to go later that day or the next day. So if you're looking for a quick gift, this is a great gift to give. Pair it with a bottle of wine, maybe their favorite wine. And these glasses that I'm using are actually just some general wine glasses that are good for red or white. They're not really designated as specific to red or white wine. They're Libby glass, and I actually get them at a local store where they're very inexpensive. Get them by the dozen, and I love Libby glass. I know a lot of times people ask me about dollar store glassware. That's fine. I know a lot of people that use dollar store glassware and works wonderful. The main thing to keep in mind, once again, is when you're dealing with painted glass, you clean your glass before you paint on it. You can do that by washing it with soap and water, maybe even then going back over it with some denatured alcohol, white vinegar, or I just basically wash mine. I'm normally in a hurry when I'm doing mine, and they seem to do well. So anyways, we're going to start by just stippling around the bottom using a scruffy brush. And with this, just anybody can do it. You know, if you can pounce a brush, just keep turning your glass as you go. I'm just trying to bring it a little bit up on the ball of the glass and then hit the top of the stem of the glassware. I'm just using Thicket Green, which is the Folk Art enamel. Again, I love folk art enamel paint. I use it on everything, not even glass, just glass. I use it on wood, walls, just whatever I feel like painting on. I absolutely love the paint. And like I said, you just keep turning it. Don't have to be a rocket scientist here. You just turn it, pounce, and just kind of eyeball it. If you're somebody that needs to be precise, then tape it off. Painter's tape works well. Just tape it around your glass where you want it to start and stop, and then make sure you pull it off while the glass is wet still, or any area that you're doing. But here's what it looks like when I'm pretty much done with it. I mean, you can go over it if you want to bring it up a little bit higher, you can. Just keep working the paint. If you want to do it in a different color, you can. And if you want to make it a more detailed painting, obviously you can do that as well. Like I said, mine are just basic, simple, just for demonstration purposes, and the fact that I don't need to allow it to dry. The next step I'm going to do is just to place the petals around the top, the flower petals. And I'm using a number 10 filbert brush. I'm going to do it with cerulean blue and white. And with these petals, I try to leave a little bit of room at the top for somebody to drink from the glass without touching the paint. The paint is non-toxic, but just to be safe, we try to allow space there. Now when I'm putting these petals, I'm just going to be randomly doing them, and they're barely touching the top of the green. They don't have to be spaced out evenly. Actually, I'm trying not to space them out evenly. They don't have to be the same height either. And they can actually overlap each other at some point if you want. Space them out, make them a little bit taller. And that's why I like doing this kind of painting, because I don't have to be precise. It's probably my favorite way to paint, as I'm not a precise person. If you are, go to it. you know, go for it. Feel welcome. You make it your own. Just because I'm giving you a demo of what can be done doesn't mean that's exactly what you have to do. Just to give you some ideas of some easy painting you can do. Get your friends together, girls' night out. Just very easy. Easy, easy, easy. And all you're doing is just loading the brush with the 2 different colors of paint, putting it, starting at the top, just pressing down, pulling it, and then turning it. It's basically touch, pull, turn. You can make petals, you know, flower petals with really any of the brushes, a flat brush, a round brush. Whatever you can find at your local craft store will be just great. Now, if you want to allow it to dry and go back over adding more petals, you can do that. If you want to pounce your green up into this, you can do that. You want to put little dots, like maybe to show like the stamen of the flower, you can do that. I'm just going to leave it like this because that's just the way I want it to be. Very simple, very fast to do, as you can tell. And you know, there you have it. I really think just about anybody can do this. If you can hold a paintbrush, you can do it. And just comes out with a very quick. Now, like I said, typically with things that I would do reverse painting, put the little dots on the inside, then go back and add the green so that when you look inside you really have a pretty view of a flower. But just for the point of this video, I'm trying to do something very quickly so that I can give you the demonstration and you can have some ideas of what to do. I also, once I get through painting all the flower petals, I will add beautiful leaves on the outside to go around the glass so that when you look in you see the inside of the flower. When you're looking on the outside, it looks like a flower. Again, just use your imagination. You can paint clear down the stem. A lot of mine, I've done that. Come down maybe around, put some dots, or actually painted the stems and then came down with some additional flowers or just green leaves and then left it at that. But just keep in mind when you're doing this, is not, you know, if you don't care if your paint intermixes with the paint that you've just painted, then feel free to just keep going with it. You can try to force dry it a little bit using a hair dryer, using one of those craft dryers, air dryers that they have, and then continue on, or just let it dry for maybe an hour or so. And it still might be damp, but it would be good enough for you to be able to go back over it, adding more detail. Again, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed my demonstration. Again, it's just something simple and easy. Just anybody should be able to do it. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel. Again, I'm working on my videos and hoping that I can continue to improve them and add more as this next year comes about. And again, I appreciate you stopping by. Have a good day. Thank you.